I thought maybe Periscope wasn't being used anymore because no one seems to have put it on no one I know seems to have periscoped anything all weekend. So I thought I would just do a quick Periscope while I'm driving to work. Hopefully I won't crash. And because I think about game design stuff, I thought I would talk about something I've been thinking about, which is variant rules or exceptions to counteract potential luck of the draw situations. So, like, for example, I've been playing Deus lately, and in the back of the rulebook, Deus, there's a variant that says that you... First of all, who here's played Deus? Give me some hearts to let you know that you've played Deus, or you care about Deus at all. No hearts. Okay, well, I'll just talk anyway. So there's a bunch of cards, big deck of cards in Deus, and you just basically draw a lot of cards, play some cards, discard some cards, draw a lot of cards. Sometimes, though, you don't get the color you want. And you could discard a bunch more cards, draw some more cards, and hopefully get the color you want. But if you continue to not get that, it's frustrating. So there's a rulebook that says to use a variant, if you want, where once per game you can put a card face down and ignore its color, basically. It doesn't give any benefits, it just lets you play a card. And that can be really important because playing cards in the same color as cards you already played gives you big benefits. And so when I first played the game, I thought, oh, this is amazingly good. You definitely have to have this variant because otherwise somebody could get stuck with the luck of the draw and it would really ruin the game for them, and that'd be terrible. And in fact, the first time I played, I think I muttered the words, not only should this be used every time, maybe it should cost a little more and just be available all the time instead of just once per game. Well, that aside, this once per game variant, the more I played the game without the variant, the more I thought, it's not that big a deal. And in fact, I think this variant might make it worse. And how could it make it worse? Well, sure, if you're the person who's being screwed by the luck of the draw, then you're going to be happy to have this variant. It'll make you feel like you're out of this bad situation. And if you're playing the game like Solitaire, and honestly that game does feel a little bit like multiplayer Solitaire, but anyway, it'll make you feel better about your situation, and it'll make you feel like it fixed the situation that you couldn't draw the thing you wanted, and it'll make you feel good about yourself, and that's good. However, I don't think it really solves the problem because everyone else who wasn't screwed by the luck of the draw now has this super powerful ability they can use anytime they want, and they can plan around it. So really, it's like just as bad, and now, I don't know if it's like richer, but it's just as bad a situation. Maybe it just feels less bad to the person who got the luck of the draw. So, for example, if you're playing in some sort of tournament situation, everyone's got this super powerful ability, and the person who was didn't get a good draw or whatever had to use their super powerful ability just to come back from behind, whereas everyone else gets to plan around it and use it at the best possible time. So I've kind of soured on this variant, and it made me wonder in general about rules or whatever that help players keep from getting screwed by luck of the draw. Is there a different way to do that, or is luck of the draw just luck of the draw? In the case of Deus, maybe higher costs, making it prohibitively difficult to do this power, and the ability to do it whenever you want, maybe that would actually be better. Because that way, if your draw is that bad, you could totally do it. And if you've got a decent draw, then maybe it's not worth it to do the special move. And finally, if you have this perfect time where you can use this power, maybe it'll be appropriately costed. So, in that case, I think maybe that would be a better variant or a better solution. I don't know what the cost would have to be to make that, correct or whatever. But like I said, the once per game variant doesn't excite me because I don't think it really solves the problem. I think it just hides it a little bit. Race to the Galaxy has a similar situation where there's a million cards, and sometimes you're just looking for one that works with your cards, or a particular 6-cost building, or at least any 6-cost building that I guess is called a development, that rewards you for your progress. And some people complain that like they dig and they can't find the cards they want. So I don't know if a similar or any sort of solution or variant would help that problem in that game. But based on the popularity and of that game and how many people think it's very good, I'm not sure one's needed. But definitely that is one of the comments or complaints I guess I've heard on Race for the Galaxy as well. So I'm almost at work. I got a few more minutes, maybe one more minute, so I'll just keep yapping on. Hopefully that was entertaining and or useful, and or you're probably just logged in. I don't know who's watching right now. But anyway, I just wanted to talk through that a little bit. I just wanted to talk and hear myself talk, I guess. And I'm about done. So have a nice day. How do you stop? Oh, there. Stop broadcast.